It's been 16 years since the Beslan school hostage crisis. Since that disastrous storming that led to the deaths of 334 people, the FSB's counterterrorism teams have come a long way. Despite these past years, the FSB's traditional theater remains unchanged. Even today, heavily armored direct action teams still operate in Russia's southern regions, including Ingushetia, Chechnya, and Dagestan. But the stomach of the Ичкериan rebels has been eviscerated. No longer do Islamic terrorists storm Russia's schools, hospitals, and theaters. Instead, they lay low, gathering aid for their brothers in Syria and plotting to commit terrorist attacks in Russia. These terrorists often plant explosive traps within dwellings and wait for Russians to come in and clear them out. Because of this change, indicative of the loss of strength and resolve among the enemy, the equipment of the FSB has evolved and improved, and today counters any threat better than the gear they had in 2004. In this loadout video, we're going to talk about the modern FSB armor protection set, as well as briefly speak about one of their carbine rifles, the AK-105. I'm your host, Oxide. I provided the AKS-74N. I'm joined by my accomplice Sean Deal, who provided the gear and the AK-105. We hope that you'll join us over these next few minutes as we talk about Fragsuits, Gladiator armored vests, and helmets used by modern FSB direct action teams. As always, we'd like to thank our sponsorship grayshop.ru for the Zenico accessories they provided us. We're going to start by taking a closer look at the fragmentation suit. This one was made by Ford. It is known as the Mod T. A quick disclaimer about the suit is that it is a prototype version of the production frag suit known as the Mod K. This Mod T suit has mysterious origins and differs slightly from the Mod K suit in that it lacks the chest mesh lining. Mod K suits typically have multicam or gray lining where you'd find this strange desert brushstroke lining on this T suit. Nevertheless, the protection on this Mod T suit is the same as the K. That is to say, comprehensive layers of Kevlar soft body armor, made to resist fragmentation from IED and grenade blasts. The Mod suit could be described as a lighter explosive ordnance disposal suit made for individual soldiers as opposed to EOD technicians. As with all frag suits, such as this Fort Fortress model, frag suits trap and heat, restrict movement, and are heavier than your normal battle dress. This Mod T suit weighs 15 pounds. The Gladiator armored vest works in conjunction with the frag suit and provides protection to the vital organs. There are three main variants of the Gladiator known alphabetically as the A, B, and C. Let's take a look at Sean's multicam Gladiator B. This Gladiator B comes standard with two GOST Level 6 ceramic composite plates. Unlike the gray Gladiator you see me wearing, the Glad B does not have side plate protection and instead layers more Kevlar to protect the side areas. It also has detachable Kevlar protection for the groin and buttocks areas. Gladiator Bs can also attach shoulder protection, as you see with my C. The pouch configuration you see on this vest is copied from a reference photo from TSSN Alpha. It allows for several magazines and grenades. You can also fit additional magazines inside the frag suit's pockets. The Gladiator system as a whole is very similar to the US Army's IOTV protection system, but the Gladiator B is much lighter, weighing in at around 20 pounds, making the armor weigh a total of 35 pounds with the suit. Let's take a look at the low-cut LSHZ 1 Plus helmet. This 1 Plus helmet is rated at GOST 1 Plus, or NIJ 3A. This relatively lightweight high-cut helmet can take pistol rounds and fragmentation. The helmet also comes standard with a night vision bracket and arc rails. Now that we're done with the armor, let's talk about the weapon. This AK-105 build has been made from an all-matching Russian 105 kit. What the 105 is basically a shorter length AK-74. both are chambered in 545. This particular 105 has been outfitted with a K&S adjustable gas piston and an AKT trigger. The trigger pull is extremely comfortable and light, and the amount of gas going back into the system is reduced, thus reducing the recoil. The handguard has been replaced with a Zenitco B10M that works in combination with the B33 dust cover rail. A Magpul angled foregrip also is attached to the B10. On the B33 we've got an EOTech EXPS3 sight. The pistol grip has been replaced with an RK3. The stock is a Gen 1 PT1 with tailhook adapter. And on the front there's a DTK2 muzzle brake, just like my Krinkon. Though this 105 is a bit heavier than the stock configuration by a few pounds, I'm happy to report that there is absolutely no recoil on this gun. As for the AK-74, it isn't finished yet, so we'll talk about it later. The FSB has come a long way since running armor with no rear plates. The comprehensive up-armoring of their operators allows for enough flexibility for direct missions while keeping people alive, especially when explosive traps are a factor. Though the demands on the body are increased significantly by wearing this armor, so long as you consider a high standard of conditioning for your body as an integral part of your loadout, the burden is not so bad. I hope you enjoyed this video expose on this version of the FSB's Direct Action Kit. Over the last fall, I've been flying around the country to bring you some wild and wonderful projects that I'll be releasing this year. I'd like to personally thank Krushchiki Supply Company and Jake Barker for their contribution and support to this video. And remember, if you watch even 1 second of Oxide without donating or becoming a patron, you're a common thief.